helpful. Alright, well, after a few hundred rounds, not shooting that the best. CZ. Hey, what's up guys? So I had these three out at the range yesterday. I decided to do a review on them today, maybe a little size comparison. I believe these are going to be the top selling guns for the next few years, if not already. Glock 19, CZ P-320, and your CZ P-10c, guys. Quality firearms. I wouldn't own them if I didn't think so. I'm going to try and keep my biases at a minimum. You guys know I love my Glock, and I really do enjoy both of these. So if you're looking for your first maybe home defense, concealed carry, range gun, we'll do a little, you know, chit chat and see what we come up with, okay guys? Now, we're gonna do maybe some trigger comparisons, size comparisons, and so on. All of these are gonna be around the same price, and I'm loving the fact that the MSRP on this hyped up CZ isn't a ridiculous $600, $650, $499. Okay, I think the Glock 43 MSRP when it first came out was like $575 or I don't know, something ridiculous. So that is very affordable, guys, $499, which means the street price is gonna be around what, $420, $430, $440? All right, you know your Gen 4, $550, $525, you can get them for a little bit cheaper, right? And then your SIG is roughly around the same, right? So, of course, you got your module grip changes, your subcompact, your full size, this one, the Army contract. Great firearm. Got a full-size Picatinny rail up front here, guys, and of course your Glock and your CZ. I mean, Hickok made a little point, he said it very fast, about something like he said, I think the patents must be up on Glock because, I mean, it really does copy a lot of the similarities of Glock, guys, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all, okay? I mean, if you look at the underside of these, the trigger guards, the light rail, even the front is almost identical. Yes, this is beveled edges, which I love, guys, okay? It's rounded off at the front. And if you're looking at a Gen 3, you're gonna have almost identical, let's see here, this is a Gen 2, but, okay? So look at the front of these two guns here. Very similar except for the cornered edges here, all right? Your trigger guard, very similar, guys. It's gonna be a little larger on your CZ if you can see that. Grip texturing, the reason I picked this one, even though I know it's a 32, guys, same thing as the 19, same size, same gun, different caliber, is that I don't have any Talon grips on this, I don't have any stippling, and this is probably one of my only Glocks that I don't have any of that, and I wanted to just do a little, you know, comparison between these two. And your Sig Sauer. Now this is going to be around 2 ounces, 3 ounces, 4 ounces? I get them mixed up. This is 2 ounces more than your 19, okay? I believe it's coming in at around 25 something, okay? So a couple ounces either way, not really that big a deal, although I kind of do notice this a little bit more than these two. Now this is the newest gen, I guess you would say, and you know, hats off to Sig. They really listened up and they changed things, and it's kind of a pro and a con, because if you bought this and you bought the first gen and then the next gen came out 6 months later, I'd be kind of pissed off personally. But for the new consumer, it's great, okay? They have this, you know, rounded off here for the slide, stop, slide, release, whatever. They've, I guess, muted or tamed down the slide lock lever here. Okay, it was like a bump up here. And they actually improved the trigger. They put a little cover in there. So I mean, hats off to Sig. Great sights on these, although I was shooting a little low. Again, I'm just a lot more used to shooting my Glocks. The sights on the CZ dead on. I shot this a lot better than this. This has a great feel in hand. It really does. But when I went to shoot it, I just didn't shoot it that well. And that's maybe just me, bore axis, blah, 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 what I'm used to. Who knows? If I shot it more, I'd probably shoot it better, right? But this is definitely the one I shot the least best, I guess you would say. And also, guys, if you see here, you have those front cock insertions, which are becoming more and more apparent on the newer models, which is great. You know, for those press checks or whatever, they're actually functional, like I mentioned, unlike the 2.0. Smith & Wesson 2.0 has these little, you know, very small little serrations here, and they're not that usable, I don't think. And of course CZ. Okay, now the serrations on all three of these, I believe CZ has the best. They're just very deep, but you know, not that aggressive that it's going to hurt your hand. And the front cocking serrations are also very, very useful, guys, if you like to do your press checks or what have you. Okay, now let's talk about this grip. When I first felt the Gen 4, I was like, oh, okay, it's a little rough. But to be honest with you guys, when you get to the range and you start sweating, this isn't honestly that great. It really isn't, at least for me. This isn't going anywhere. I believe it will be too aggressive for a lot of people. The front and rear of the grip here is very, very aggressive. Again, 1500, 2000 grit sandpaper will smoothen that out if you want it. And the sides are, you know, a lot less aggressive. So for the range, it's going to hurt after about 100 rounds or so if you do have soft hands, guys. Okay. Now, what I did see here is that this is longer in the grip and in the slide than your Glock. Okay, just by a little bit. Okay, less than your 17, right, guys? But it didn't come out well yesterday. This is how much in the length. So you got about a 1/4 inch there. The SIG is actually the same exact size in grip. Okay, so if you look at the CZ and the SIG, same exact grip length. Okay, I don't like that only because the grip length tends to stick out the most, right, guys? Now, please keep your comments tame, guys. Okay, I own a Glock, so don't tell me these are crap and, you know, Glock's the best. I mean, guys, I own all three of these. I've shot all three of these, 220 rounds, almost 300 rounds, and God knows how many rounds, right? So these are just my honest opinions. Okay, I carry a Glock. I will not be getting rid of my Glocks, but these are just great options for the new concealed carrier, the new firearm enthusiast. Okay, one thing, best trigger, second, third. In my opinion, guys, okay, like I said yesterday, it is such a crisp, clean break. Okay, there is absolutely nothing stopping you from here to here. It's like there's no, oh, I'm not pressing the dingus enough because I have it tilted like this. I'm thinking, oh my God, I just said this is the best trigger. I wasn't depressing the safety. How funny is that? I'm going to leave that on here, guys, for you. All right, so anyway, depress the safety, right? It's just the way the camera, the iPad is. I have to tilt this up here. All right, so nothing. Very, very smooth is what I'm saying, okay? Now, Glock still has that as well, guys. Let's do a stock Glock trigger, right? Okay, so you definitely have that as well. But I feel a little bit more, maybe grittiness, okay, on this, pulling it back. And then, of course, very crisp, clean break, guys. No complaints there. Very tactile, very short reset. I actually don't mind the Glock trigger, okay? This one here, I think is just that much better. All right, so you just got that, boom, boom, and then almost 1911. And what I mean by that is when it breaks, I've said this in the review yesterday, there's no after feeling, if that makes any sense. There's no springs vibrating, there's no movements. It's very, very crisp, okay? After this, you get a little spring movement, and this is just my experience, guys. This has a very mushy trigger, okay? I like this the least, and it's after you pull it. It's not the take up, okay? That's very short, not bad at all. There's a very distinctive wall. It's after you pull it, there's a vibration back here from the spring, and I hate that, okay? Apex trigger, of course, all of these things can be fixed with add-ons, accessories. I know that, guys. We're just talking out of the box, right? Metal sights, obviously plastic bullshit sights come on the Glock, so those are upgrades, I think. Now, I guess it's debatable if this is a slide lock or slide release. You can release it, okay, but it's extremely tough. It's positioned more towards the middle. It doesn't have any ledge here. So yes, you could do it, okay, but I think it's more of just a slide stop like the M&P 2.0, guys, okay? So really enjoying this. This is the, what is it, the luminescent, okay, so it's charged by the sunlight, and that's nice that it comes stock with that, okay? You got your memory pad up here for your fingers. So if you're wanting to know, and you maybe don't like Glock, or it doesn't fit your hand right, or something like that, these two options I think you cannot go wrong with. Also, the PPQ is a great gun, guys, and there's a few more out there. All right, but in terms of what I had out yesterday, just showing you guys what it is, I think these three you can't go wrong with, okay? All three of these are 15+1, and you get 2 mags with your SIG, you get 2 mags with your CZ, you get 3 mags with the Glock, which is a nice touch. But I mean, it just goes to show you that these companies are doing the littlest tweaks. I mean, this is pretty much a Glock, guys, okay? It pretty much is. But they've tweaked it just enough to make it, I believe, that much better out of the box, okay? Can I speak to the reliability 20,000 rounds later? Of course not, guys. That's yet to be determined. I'm just giving you what my opinions are as of now, okay? So that's that. And I don't think you can go wrong either way, guys, okay? So you got front cock insertions, which the Gen 5s are supposed to have, right? You got metal sights, which are improvement. You got, I mean, the mag releases here are great. I love this mag release, you know, aluminum. It's got little serrations on it. I think it's the proper elevation. And, you know, the reason I think this is just longer in the grip, if you see here, guys, without the mag in, and actually one of my gripes about the Glock is the way the mag sits out of the gun. I don't like that. It doesn't look very uniform. So what they've done here is they've actually just extended the grip. So I just think that looks better. I mean, that's, you know, just aesthetically pleasing, I guess you could say. And same thing with the SIG. I think the SIG probably looks the best in there. All right, guys, so, you know, there you go. I love my Glocks. I'm loving the CZ so far, guys. It hasn't let me down. So there's just a few options if you're looking, you're in the market. And I'll put a little maybe range footage of the 320 at the end of this, okay, guys? I did shoot a little bit yesterday as well. And there you go, okay? God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day.